It's that time of year again. Fall's that season that sneaks up on you. Everything's changing. The leaves, the routines, and our kids growing up a little more every day. And this is Tempted Dad. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Time to Dad. I'm here with Jason and Will. Will, thanks for joining us. I know it's been a few weeks. We've been slacking off and not recording as much. We just had a bunch of shit going on the past. I feel like the past month, everybody's just been slammed. I know JT's got his training and tests he's studying for and all that shit, and my work's been slowly getting crazier, which is good because it had been slow. So yeah, thanks for stopping in and joining us on the episode. I mean, contrary to the past month, I think tonight we just wanted to chat about the. I'm going to flip the topic order. I think tonight we wanted to just talk about the fall and the things we do in the fall and trying to kind of reset and taking a break and taking a step back from all the chaos if you can. I think everybody knows the fall is kind of that ramp up to the holiday time period, which is for a lot of people can be pretty chaotic and busy with get together, shopping, and going to see Santa Claus, all that kind of crazy stuff. I mean, what's fall to you guys? Is that a time where you can kind of relax, enjoy the changing of the seasons and the nicer weather, or staying busy throughout? What you laughing about?
Yeah, lots of relax and pretty relaxed, just doing nothing. No. There's nothing relaxing about my reality right now, but long story short, if this is going to turn into a check-in about the fall, I moved to an apartment because my house was 98% sold, and that last 2% can get you. And so I got the apartment. I moved into the apartment days before we were supposed to close with the buyer. They didn't get funded from the bank, so they couldn't buy my house. So now I have two houses, and that's no. And just trying to get it sold. No that wanted to buy it, and they got real picky on the inspection because I guess the husband was like a contractor, and he just like tore the place apart or whatever. But so they pulled their offer instead of like, they didn't even give you a chance to be like, all right, we'll fix the stuff that's wrong with the house. It's like they just wanted an excuse to get out.
Yeah.
So, still on the market. That's very stressful. I do. That's fake. That's not my apartment. Rich mahogany surrounds me. But it is a nice apartment, though. It's one of those like redone. Actually, where? So, Will, you're in Texas.
Georgia.
Where are you from? Yeah, you're in Texas. Yeah. Georgia. Okay, yeah. And Virginia. I don't know how much of these old mills they have down south.
Oh, but I got one of them swanky places.
That's right. It's a mill that's like a bunch of apartments now. So it has like a loft and like a twisty staircase.
I think
and stuff.
Like 10 years ago, Richmond went through this big boom where they took all the old factories and industrial type buildings and turned them all into like really schwanky like loft apartments and stuff. I mean, I love that like style of like rustic industrial, exposed stainless steel ductwork and shit, but they're expensive as fuck around here.
It's cool, yeah. It's more expensive as fuck up here, but yeah. So, but it's best. I mean, and I have the pets, and but they give you some cool stuff. Like there's indoor basketball court and
Nice.
like a movie theater and a putting green for the kids and
Damn.
stuff. So they yeah, that stuff's pretty cool. I've been watching football in the like it's like a private movie theater basically. Nobody
Yeah.
uses the thing. You can like book
You
it
just-
out. You can book it out
Oh,
like
nice.
4 hours at a time. It's just
Wow.
it's massive. It's big. It's got these really nice like lazy boy leather chairs. But yeah, it's that part of it's fine, but it's very stressful reality right now. And then my kids are too little. I mean, they're in like daycare, but it's like they kind of graduate from the daycare and they go to the next grade of daycare. They have like toddlers and then
Mhm.
the 2-year-olds and then the 3-year-olds. So they kind of move up, but yeah, as far as school and stuff, I think that is a big change that I'm not really looking forward to, is that as they get older and you have to because I feel like fall is representative of they're officially older and you officially feel old and your kids are turning into little shits and they're older now and they're not nice anymore. There's not. That's just my interpretation of the future.
People are like, don't call your kids little shits. And I'm like, well, if the shoe fucking fits, like,
tell them not.
Kids can just be little assholes. I mean, that's not to say they're not the sweetest little things sometimes,
good,
but they're fucking Sour Patch Kids, man. I don't know what. Yeah, that's just what it is.
Sweetest little shits.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the fall for us. I mean, we talked about getting the puppy next episode, so it's gonna be a fun fall. It's a 8-week-old puppy, so we're gonna have our hands full with. He is supposed to come like indoor potty trained at least, so. But I'm sure there'll be an adjustment period in a new setting where he's got to learn again and all kinds of puppy training. And it's Emerson's first puppy. It's Jen's first puppy because they didn't have dogs growing up. And so that'll be fun for us. But cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting out and doing some walks when the weather's nicer. We're trying to plan a friends and family cookout at some point before Halloween here. So within the next couple of weeks. We got to do the pumpkin patch. We haven't done that yet. Even though my wife already has 50 million decorative pumpkins on the front porch, we still make sure we go to the patch and we do the hayride so that Emerson can have the pumpkin patch experience every year, and I get to lug way too many fucking pumpkins back to the checkout. Huh?
Gourds?
No, they're pumpkins.
Gourds or pumpkins proper? They like.
They're pumpkins, but they're like the frou-frou pumpkins. They're like the little short, fat ones.
No, see, if I'm gonna get a little pumpkin, I'm just gonna go all out and get a gourd. I want like the funky look.
Yeah, we went to this like frou-frou like family farm pumpkin patch one year, and they had like the crazy like gourd type pumpkins that grow in the weird ass shapes, and they charged like. I want to say it was like almost, I think it was $8 to $10 a pound for those fuckers. And the smallest one you can get is like 10 pounds. No, they didn't have any fucking little ones.
Little gourds.
Dude, it was wild. I felt like I needed to sell a testicle for us to leave that place. Between the pumpkins and the two like smaller gourd things my wife got, it was fucking highway robbery. And I was like, we're never going there again. This other place we go to, you get the hayride's free as long as you're buying pumpkins. And then the pumpkins are like all you can carry for like $30. And I mean, I can carry like 5 or 6 decent sized pumpkins because they only make you take like 3 steps while you're holding them. So I pretty much just stick my arms out and Jen just stacks them up and they're like, yeah, sweet, $30. So I don't know. Do you guys have farms where you can do like I'm sure you do down there, Will? I don't know about Jason. You got pumpkin farm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we actually just got done going to an apple orchard to go pick apples during that season, and then we're about to go to a pumpkin orchard to go do all of that stuff.
Nice.
So we're out and about doing all that stuff too. Yeah, it's in our fall. Just I guess is I guess I don't quite understand those that feel like fall is a time like is a slow time. I always feel like fall and winter is never slow. I think if anything, spring.
I think it just
summer that I find
feels slow because you've got less time to do shit outside. Like the day transition is sooner, and it gets night earlier, and the weather isn't always the best. You get more rain and shit, and then I think people know what's coming towards winter, so it feels like you're kind of taking this break between summer vacations and all the winter shit. But yeah, I agree. It's not really slower, and the two sports things that I took on this year is definitely not fucking helping that. So, like tomorrow we have a makeup baseball game.
I think about you all with that.
Do what?
I think about you running around with your two sports. I'm like, that's sucker, man.
Dude, some days it's like some days it works out, and it's like the schedules mesh, and soccer's got a little break. We'll play a baseball game, and then we have a break before soccer. But like this week, we have a makeup game because we missed a game a week and a half ago because of rain. So tomorrow he's got soccer practice from 5 to 6, and then he's got a t-ball game from 6:30 to 7:45. And it's literally, I have just enough time to throw his ass in the car, get to the game, and put his baseball shit on and play baseball. So sometimes it's like back to back, like boom, 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 which is great because it wears his ass out. But like as a parent, it's stressful because all I have to do as soccer is just show up and make sure he's there ready to play. I don't coach and help with this soccer team, but I do help with t-ball. So, that like, I try to make sure we're on time, and so I can get there and help coach for that. But we're not going to do two sports next fall, I don't think. The only reason we really did it was because he's transitioning in baseball. He's transitioning from t-ball to machine pitch, and the fall season for us is less competitive. It's usually newer kids to baseball, so it's a little slower. It's a little less demanding. We're not as strict coaching wise or as hard on the kids. And so I wanted to introduce him to the machine at the slower period instead of throwing him into the spring season where it gets very competitive, and him just kind of lose faith in it because he couldn't keep up. And so that's the only reason we did baseball and soccer. Next fall, he will be doing soccer or wrestling, one of the two. But yeah, it's a fucking lot. So if you're thinking about doing it, you got to think hard because it's more than you think, and it sounds grand at the time because you're like, oh, he's going to be outside a lot. It's going to tire him out, so he'll sleep good. But it does do that. But I feel like as drained as him, if not more, just trying to coordinate all this shit.
You sleep better.
Yeah,
you sleep better than he
and
does.
Really not even, because like the day is so chaotic on days he has practices and games that like I find myself staying up a little later to like just to regain my sanity and do something that's like calming and relaxing for me. So really I'm tired, but I'm not going to bed any earlier, so it's not helping myself at all there.
Next day.
Yeah
Nope.
So
that's it. I actually, my fun little editing skills, it won't let me email it to myself, but my, the girl I've been seeing, someone who has a 5-year-old who plays soccer, and, he's nasty. Like for a 5, like none of the other kids know what they're doing, but he just like rules the field. So I want to, it's pretty good, honestly, if I can get it to send to the right thing, but I probably can't. If I can send it to the Facebook group. So I remixed his little highlight video here.
Right.
But we could do that as we're closing out the episode or something. But no, it is pretty good. It's apparently is too big for me to email to him. So, but I like that. I fool around with the video editing and stuff. That's my thing now. Even with work, and I get crap for it too. They're like, why didn't you like sell a car today? You made like 6 videos. So
you do make a shit ton of videos.
There's that.
I watch your videos. I hope you know I support you.
I know.
I watch it, and I
Thank
see
you,
all your
man.
little AI art of the new Subi owners the little cartoons. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, those I gotta get back.
Sometimes I'm like, what the fuck was AI doing?
On my art,
Some of them are pretty spot on.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I like that. But some of them,
What are you? What are you using?
Animated.
What platform?
Mostly designer drugs. Oh, like for AI. I use.
Say no to drug.
I use. It's just chat. It's just like Chat GPT.
Wait, to generate the images?
But the thing about it, well, that's what you. So the thing that people are not really necessarily together is there's all different apps. It's all the same app. So basically, because I've used Chat GPT and Chat AI or whatever for years now, like every day, it learns what I want from it, and we have I can ask it to do things, and it it knows the style I like or whatever.
I was gonna say that sounds scary.
Robots just gonna show
No,
up.
it's really. I mean, it is and it isn't. So all it is I have certain bots that are like image generators, and then I just tell them to make the picture. So I put the picture of myself, like a real picture of myself and the customer, and I'm like, animate it and add this or that, and then it's like boom, it's done.
Yeah,
and then that's it. One take.
We've got like some Google devices around the house, and they're managed by like Google Home. And for a fucking while, which I don't ever recall giving it permission to access my location, but I'd be like leaving work, and it would be like, oh, your trip to home is going to be this long. And I was like, the fuck? Like, who told you I was going home? And it was whatever within Google that was tracking me and like tracking same shit when I left for work in the morning. It's like, you've got, Google it was Maps. Like, you've got 5 minutes to get to Panera Bread, and then you're going to be to the office by this time. And I was like, huh? So I finally turned off location services, and it stopped doing that bullshit. But yeah, I was like,
mapping.
I was like, man, fuck you. Like, cracking my every move.
Just like, Jason, you are 47 minutes from the strip club, and you'll be throwing up in 2 hours and 16 minutes. It just knows. It figured out my routine.
Jason's just hanging out at Twin Peaks. That's funny.
We got a place. There's the crappy.
This is why she didn't. Is she in the apartment? This is why she didn't answer her phone. She's been catching you out at too many strip clubs.
She isn't. She is.
Or maybe she goes to the strip clubs with you. Some people are into that.
That's a possibility. We could discuss that. I mean, volume's not up, but I'll let you know. But it's no. Truth be told, I don't. I went to a strip club or two, like right when I was 18 to 21 in that gap, and it was just the shadiest, weirdest.
I've been for a couple bachelor parties, and I was like, this isn't for me. You just feel like you have herpes when you walk out of there. It's just.
But I was adamant.
You were what?
I was adamant that I wanted it. I was like, I want to, for the sake of it, I want to have some type of stripping.
I mean, I think every guy at some point should go to a strip club or two.
But my friends were just like, there was no. Well, and I did. But these guys, like my friends, like, no, we're not. That's not happening. So we went up to like the.
So you went to Fridays.
Took some. Yeah, well, no, we went in the mountains. We took some mushrooms and
Well,
watched
there you go. You
movies and
strip for
stuff.
each
So it was-
other.
I mean, that's the way
fine.
we do our
That's fine.
bachelor. We got yelled at by the people that ran the place for smoking too much in the room and stuff. But you know, that was feel like a symbolic thing where you're supposed to go to a strip club for like a bachelor party, but no, it's a big thing in car sales. I'll tell you that. There's a guy who I've sold cars with. He like rates them. He's like he goes in and he is taking pictures at all the different
Is he
clubs,
single?
and he's like, "I'll give this one." Oh, I don't believe so.
Oh,
Maybe.
all right.
Actually, probably, but I don't really pay attention to that portion of his like I'm following for the strip club.
That's when you just go home and say, "Show me them titties," versus paying someone to slap her boobs all over you, and she's already been on like 20 other dudes that night. I don't get it, but it's like you said, different strokes for different folks, man.
You know, you don't have to really worry. They let you smoke inside.
I like dark, damp locations with
you just, you know,
a side of sexually transmitted diseases.
You know,
maybe they're nicer up there. They're not nice
white
down here.
White dust.
Mm.
Save yourself a lot of money if you just, you know, come locked with cocaine. I'm pretty sure hookers will take that as currency, especially in Montreal. So you just
fucking Canada, the government probably supplies that shit up there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the French.
I don't know why else you'd want to live there if you weren't, just
good
hopped up on some shit.
I've heard this is true. In legitimately, like,
no offense to our Canadian listeners,
like Craigslist, they know what we're talking about. But when you can go on like a Craigslist classifieds or something, and they actually have sex like women.
Craigslist still exists.
That's the arrangement, like in Canada. It's like 1998 there right now. They're a little behind.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But they still have lobster vein and stuff. It's or weather vein. It's really, I mean, Red Lobster. We
got Red Lobster down here still.
If you want to get back to the 90s, you just go to Canada. But you have weather vein. Oh,
what is that?
I love that weather vein chicken
Is
tenders.
that a restaurant?
It's like it's like. It was like a little bit better version of what's like that
Captain
seafood
D's
place, like Long John
Yeah.
Silver's.
Yeah.
It was like
I miss Long John
like
Silver's, man. Asking them for an extra Crispies.
Really nice.
If you never asked for extra Crispies, you weren't living life right.
Like classier, and they had like restaurant tables, and there was like we were skipper on ship. I mean, it was classic.
Nice. Long John Silver sold me because they had the little bell that you ring when you leave if like your meal was good. Had like the little ship's bell with the knocker on it.
That's what you do.
Ding,
it's
ding,
like when
ding,
you buy
ding.
a car.
Yeah. Nice.
Like when you buy a car and you get the gong. It's like
yeah, they don't let you do that here.
You know.
Yeah, when did that start in car dealerships? When you bought a car, like when did they start realizing like, oh, if I do this gong thing, it's just going to make everybody really happy and excited? Like I didn't even realize that was a thing until I went. I hear this loud, and all of a sudden, like I hear this loud, and I'm like, "What happened?" In the background, I'm like, "What happened?"
And this is
well, why the fuck didn't I get to hit the gong? Why are they hitting the gong for you? That's the real question.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Do they let you?
What the hell?
And I work. Do they let you? They let you do the gong every time. Do they let you do the gong every time? Get a new engine and hit to go back in.
They'd be going through a lot of gongs.
I gotta ask my mom. I gotta ask my mom.
Yeah, the gong is actually made out of the parts from the old Kia motors. Just melted down into a gong.
Recycled transmissions. Yeah,
it vibrates the soul of every poor Kia owner that's been left on the side of the highway. Fucking Kia, man.
It's probably been there since the dawn of time because the bigger you make it, the bigger it is. The bigger you make it, the bigger it is. Yeah, you want to. Yeah, they're banging loud things, gongs. You just gotta get excited. You just gotta get excited. Then the guy excited. Then the guy next to you who was doing math and stuff, actually doing math, say no. He's like, was gonna say no. He's like, everyone's having a party in here. I'll take it. I'll take 14%. I'll take 14%.
14%. Fuck that noise.
You're right. That's
sure. We lost Will's video. Will is just frozen in time.
Noticed some similarity between strip clubs and I'm frozen in time.
Yeah,
I'm frozen in time.
I can't see your video in time.
I hope somebody's got a problem because there's been some freezing here for everyone.
I'm able to see Jason. I'm not able to see Jason. I'm not able to see.
That's weird. Oh, there goes Jason.
What I think is interesting is that what I think is interesting is that I'm starting to notice some similarities between strips. You're trying to make as much noise as possible. You're trying to make the place get them excited about it. I want to do this. Like, if music is loud as I can and all the drugs you could ask for, then I'm there.
Yeah. I mean, they're both a lot like church. I mean, the two of them.
Let's have church clubs, guys.
That's fine.
I think you just put them all together. You get like a 3-pack. You get a one-stop shop. So you got the chapel, the strip club, and the dealership. One like that's just fishing, really. Like you try to buy a car, and then you're like, I could spend my money elsewhere, like at the strip club, and then you gotta like repent and pray on it. Come back around. Now you're buying the car. Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
And you got more churchgoers at that point.
It's like a carousel. It's a carousel of progress. Really.
Well, not to cut us short, but I think I'm going to because Teams is doing something fucking weird and people are just going to be staring at nothing. See, I can see Will again. And now I can see both of you now that I say that. This is who was that dude we weren't allowed to talk about or it would fucking crash our episode? You remember? Yeah, Silva. Yeah, this is like a Silva moment.
Yeah, you don't talk about Bruno.
We talked about it's because we were talking about Canada. Canada's like, here goes your fucking internet.
Is that you're just like putting a nail in the coffin on this episode, so that no one will ever hear it because you wanted me to say.
They're gonna hear it. Shit. Well, yeah. Sorry to wrap this one short, but we're having some technical difficulties, and I don't want to lose the recorded episode that we do have. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoyed those 2 quick topics. We got a little off topic, but maybe we'll pick up those other topics next episode. Like and subscribe, join us in the Facebook group, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. See ya.